I remember Dan from Joshua saying, dude, you guys are indie platinum, that's crazy, 100,000 records. And then, 300,000 records later, I started to see it was just this thing, promoters, all these indie promoters were starting to book in bigger clubs because they had to book us in a bigger club. You know what I mean? It was just like, there was just no support system for anything to be that size. And that was really cool, just to see like a whole bunch of kids grow up together and take the next step together of like booking bigger shows and, trying to do bigger things. And well, when we started, it was just, I was booking shows, and that was like the main thing that I wanted to do in music, was to book shows and not be a performer. But we had a few friends, and we thought it would be fun to like just start something to play those shows. That was really the only goal, was to play a couple of those shows and have fun, be a part of the local New Brunswick scene, because it was such a great environment. It was like Bouncing Souls and Lifetime and Saves the Day, Dillinger Skate Plan, God forbid, like all these bands were just like doing so many different things. We'd have Converge down from Boston, we'd have Rainer Maria, we'd have all these people doing different things. Q and Not You would come from DC. So it was just kind of like this really great place to play music. So it's just kind of like, well, since it's such a great place to play music, we might as well play a few shows. Everything that happened was just sort of like, oh, now somebody wants us to record, like might as well record. And that was kind of like the way that it happened. I think that's what made the band so easy. It was just fun and a lot of passion and caring in it, but it also wasn't, even when we made Full Collapse, I remember telling the band, like, guys, I only want to do this for like a year, and then I'm going to finish my teaching degree and be a teacher. And I remember our producer was like, yeah, right. And I was just like, what do you mean? He's like, not after this record, you're not going anywhere back to school. And I didn't know what he meant at the time, but now I can see that he just saw something really special in the band at the time. People our age, like, they all do remember sort of hearing it for the first time, and especially if they were anywhere involved in punk at all, like, it was this huge thing, I remember when we sold 100,000 copies of that record, that was like so unheard of in punk. Especially for a band that was still playing basements like just a few months before that. Being in Thursday for 13 years has made it kind of so that everything that I know about like being an adult life is all guided by being in a band with these guys. Being on the last tour, it's been really incredible. The reaction of people, like the outpouring of emotion, has been kind of unreal.
And it's rare that something gets to close positively, and this is so incredible, the reaction, and everyone's getting along and we're just having a fun time being on tour.
Yeah.
It's kind of perfect.
We kind of set out with it just like, there are circumstances that make it that we have to stop this band now, but like, let's have fun and, really like make these last few shows count. Like, I get to meet so many people that it's changed their lives, and I've seen already like hundreds of Thursday tattoos on this tour, and it's only the third day, it's
unreal. It brings the devotees out.
The funny thing is, like, playing these shows it's very freeing, it's like we're not trying to get anything out of being in a band. Like, nobody's trying to win anybody over. Like, if anybody leaves after the other bands, it's like, cool, they weren't here to see us. Like, these shows are for the people who have been with us the last 10, 13 years, or even the people that just found out about us last year but love us, you know what I mean? It's like, nobody's trying to change anything. We're just trying to like have a good goodbye with the people that love the band. Let's see, this is our third time through Pittsburgh this year. So we came through on Full Collapse. We came through when No Devolution came out with Taking Back Sunday. Now we're here like at the end of our career kind of, and it's just really amazing to me that my two favorite albums came out 10-year to the week of each other. So Full Collapse and No Devolution, those two records are by far my favorite Thursday records. So to have them kind of like one record still being celebrated a decade later and one record getting all this critical acclaim right towards the end. It's like, it's nice to go out with a bang, I guess, is all I'm saying. It's like, we didn't make like 3 crummy records in a row and then we just gave up on life and stopped being a band. You know what I mean? It's nice to go out, like Lucas said, it's nice to go out on a positive note.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of like throwing a party in an apartment you're moving out of. Like, you get to not care anymore, and it's like, whatever, we'll do what we want for this 1 week and this one amazing party, and then after that, we're moving out, so.
Yeah, it's kind of like tonight, like on these shows, it's our band again. Like, it's not anybody else's band but ours again. It's not the labels, it's not even the kid in the front with the tattoo. It's like, it's ours, we get to play these songs and remember them, and that's sort of what's great about it. It's kind of like that, like, tonight this apartment's ours.